All right, what is up, Rogue Nation? We are here for episode 8 of The Bad Batch Season 3. I believe it is entitled Bad Territory. And coming off of last week's banger double episodes, I don't know what to expect, but obviously The Bad Batch pretty much at this point all on the same side with Rex, with Hauser, they got a solid crew right now. And last week's episodes were just so good, so I mean, I can't expect we're going to take a massive dip in quality this week. I'm sure we're going to keep the ball rolling. I believe we have a total of 8 episodes left. And you know, one thing that's been really speculated on this last week, and obviously it's because he played much more of a bigger role in the last 2 episodes last week, was that mystery assassin that the Empire has sent out there after Omega, and the one that was battling it out with Crosshair, about to drown him in the water last week. People are speculating on his identity, and I think there's a couple of options, and it's a lot of options that a lot of people have said, but Commander Cody possibly being one of them. You know, yeah, he went AWOL, but maybe the Empire got him before he escaped and reprogrammed him, and now he's that assassin. That's a possibility. Or the option that I think is even more of a possibility, because with the Bad Batch specifically, I think it would just hit harder, it being Tech under there. You know, we didn't see Tech die, and until we see a body, I'm just assuming he's alive. Tech, I think, is definitely in the hands of the Empire, reprogrammed, and I think he is probably under that helmet as that assassin, whatever you want to call him. Or maybe it's somebody else. Maybe there's other options. I don't know. But either way, that reveal I do think we will get eventually before the end of this final season of The Bad Batch, but it's going to be good. But before we get into these reactions this week, I want to remind you guys, we've been pretty active for our channel standards here on the Rogue Nation channel. Just yesterday, we uploaded our trailer reaction to the Acolyte trailer, so you guys can go check that out. I gave my thoughts in that video. We also did an unboxing yesterday as well for my good friend Star Wars Sith, so go check that out. And we've also been doing a bunch of live streams. I think I did 3 solo live streams with the classic Battlefront that re-released last week, and also the Battlefront 2017 game. And then just last night, I also did another Battlefront stream impromptu, and I ended up playing for like 2 hours with another good friend of mine, Lainey Byers, over on her YouTube channel and mine. It was kind of a co-stream, so you guys can go check those out. It was awesome stuff. But nonetheless, we will get into our Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 8 live reactions right now. Alright, we are kicking things off on Pabu, I believe the island is. I just know it as Fat Mace Windu location.
You are, by staying away. He's right.
Alright, so obviously Echo and Rex separated from the Bad Batch, probably for good reason.
Asking around about this M-count thing, which hasn't been easy, by the way.
Midichlorians. Read a book.
What about Fennec?
Oh, Fennec Shand.
Oh, we're getting Fennec this episode? Okay. I'm down for a Fennec episode. Let's go. Alright.
Not gonna hand over that information for free.
Naturally.
What is up with Crosshair's hand, dude?
See if you can convince him to get his hand looked at. Ignoring it won't make the problem go away.
Alright, so at least, you know, the other guys are realizing Crosshair's got something up with his hand. It's not just like Crosshair hiding it all the time. Let's see what happens. Wow, it's absolutely disrespected that guard, whatever it was. Oh, play the music! Oh, there she is, Fennec Shand in the flesh. Business picks up in episode 8. Oh, nice little brawl.
And I give you a price. So stop wasting my time.
She said, spit it out.
Might know someone who has.
Might know somebody.
No.
Cad Bane? Well, I mean, what association do they have?
But
Asajj? Asajj Ventress?
you'll be working for me.
Shady business. Do they trust her? Okay, never mind. They trust her real fast.
And so
What could be her bounty that she's going after? That's got to be something super interesting, right? Not just like some rando.
Siler Saris,
Yeah.
the slayer of Ordo Eris.
I don't know who that
Slipperyest
is.
marks-
He's a slippery tip, they say.
Everyone's luck runs out.
It is true. Everyone's luck runs out eventually. So will they get the job done? I'm going to bet Y-E-S, yes. I'm feeling this music right now.
Don't go dying on me until the job's done.
Well, that's not good.
That's what I thought.
Hustled him. She hustled him. Well, intimidation does the job.
Why? What's in the water?
Let's just say
Wrecker's always so
I didn't
nervous.
go in it.
Oh, there's a ton of mines down there, dude. This sniffle and snake guy was pretty prepared. Yeah, you gotta disarm all of these bombs, dude. This is gonna take all night. Pretty rough, Crosshair.
You don't like anything.
True.
That was real. Uh-oh. What the hell is that? There's always a strange creature. Oh, there you go. Oh, wasn't this in the trailer? It's coming back to me a little bit. Got Wrecker out there looking like the crocodile hunter. Just wrestling them down. Oh my god. Wrecker with the press slam. Got a little hairy there for a second, but they survived. They survived.
Well, money's not everything.
And that's because you don't have any.
Damn, she called them broke. That's crazy. This guy live in a treehouse. Custom built. Oh, it looks like a booby. Oh, look who's just hanging on his roof. He tried for the sneak attack. It did not work. And he went away into his hole. Yeah, Fennec, go do something. He's gonna steal the boat. Go for the boat. Oh, Wrecker with the tackle. Well, looks like they took care of him. Little triple threat action. Little 3v1. They call it a handicap match.
Picked it up from my friend Gunji and the other Wookiees on Kashyyyk. You
Little
missed a
Gunji
lot.
shout out.
Good choice. I'll be in touch.
She'll be in touch. Fennec, it was a slimy game you played. Alright, well, they went on a mission with Fennec Shand. They got no information. Episode's not over yet, but
I'm sure you can track them down easily enough.
who's she talking
I'll
to?
send you what I have.
Massage, Cad Bane, somebody else. Not gonna find out. Episode's over. Son of a gun! Alright, so overall, I'd say a solid episode here. Some nice action. I mean, not as great as last week's, double episode banger, but hard to beat some episodes that feature Captain Rex and Hauser and clones beefing with each other. Hard to beat that. We saw Fennec Shand this episode. The whole episode is basically based around her and what she needed to accomplish. So, cool to see her. We knew we were going to get her at some point this season. I guess the most interesting takeaway here is who she's talking to at the end of the episode. Like we just saw, obviously, we did not see who she was spreading that information about the clones about and asking, or I should say telling what they were asking about. So now we're left with Fennec possibly being good on her word and possibly delivering Hunter and Wrecker the information that they want, or she just used them and now she just routed them out to another bounty hunter, the Empire, whoever it may be. I'm gonna assume it's probably somebody bad, somebody not good, somebody that's not gonna be in the Bad Batch's favor. That's just my guess. But I mean, that's how bounty hunters work, right? Though, like she said, she'll work with somebody good, she'll work with somebody bad, as long as the bounty's right, as long as the money's talking. Obviously, we talked about at the beginning of this video, we didn't see him in this episode, but we talked about that assassin. No information on that. Not that I was expecting information, but it was really just focused around Fennec, Hunter, and Wrecker on their mission, and then Crosshair and Omega just trying to figure out Crosshair's hand problem on Pabu, which, I mean, glad that we're, like, getting past the point where it's just Omega and Crosshair really acknowledging it. Like, Hunter and Wrecker even acknowledged it in this episode. So, I don't know if we're going to get answers as to what is wrong with this guy. I have said in videos that I assumed that it was just because they were taking those blood samples every day was the Empire from people's hand. But then we found out last week Crosshair was also involved in other training for that special group of assassins that the Empire had, the one we talked about at the beginning of this video. And God only knows what happened there. What did they do to Crosshair on Tantus that has got his hand shaking, that whether it's an injury in his hand, something in his mind, something's obviously off about Crosshair. And now I think we've gotten to the point where it's been such a focus point throughout the season where we're going to need some actual answers, and Crosshair's going to need to talk and really find out once and for all what happened to him specifically on Mount Tantus. But it was a solid episode this week. Nothing too crazy, but again, cool to see Fennec Shand. Let me know your thoughts on episode 8 of The Bad Batch Season 3 down below in the comments. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. That way you never miss an upload or a live stream right here on the Rogue Nation YouTube channel. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Plenty of more content to come. And remember, this is where the fun begins.
This is Rogue 2. This is Rogue 2. Commander Skywalker, do you copy? This is Rogue 2.